It only took 3 episodes for the gay rumors to start flying, for the media to start talking about it, and for fans to start rolling their eyes. Yep. Only 3 episodes of X-Men 97 before they had to start this nonsense, because that's what they do. So as it stated, we're 3 episodes in the X-Men 97. Like I said, I watched the first 2 episodes. I was not overly impressed. I watched the third episode. Parts of it I enjoyed. Other parts, not so much. The whole thing with Madeline Pryor and all that, I find that should have been 2 episodes and could have been handled much better had they actually detailed out the story and all of that. No problem. Also, that whole flippant, stupid retcon of Bishop taking baby Nathan to the future. It was never Bishop that did it. It was Mother Ascani who did it. But when you have Bishop taking it, you're already screwing up what you already had in the previous X-Men animated series. But again, they don't do it. What you gonna do? So it happened, like I say, I am certain parts of the episode I liked, other parts not so much. But of course, the woke crap has to start again because, they got to push that agenda as hard as possible. So I'm going to look at 2 articles here, from 2 articles, and kind of shows how one trying to shill to push the agenda and the other one laying it out exactly why fans are getting sick of this nonsense. First one comes from Screen Rant. So you don't already know them shilling hard. This is the article. Wait, is Morph in love with Wolverine in X-Men 97? Because, that was never a thing before. God forbid they have to not include it, because no, they have to push that after they try to make Morph non-binary, which does not exist. But no, let's do that. Now we have to find all kind of reasons to push some gay shit that nobody wants. I'm going to go through part of this article and then I will get to the other one. X-Men 97 episode 3 might have teased a new and unexpected kind of relationship between popular X-Men members Morph and Wolverine. Oh God. Right, talk about the X-Men 97 not taking place outside the MCU and all of that and and talk about what happened with Cyclops and this and that and the other. Right. It's bad. One character who has changed significantly in the time between X-Men the animated series and X-Men 97 is Morph. A metamorph who has the ability to alter their appearance to resemble any person of their choice. Morph's appearance in X-Men 97, right, in X-Men 97 is different to the human presenting shape chosen in the animated series and prior to X-Men 97's premiere. Morph was confirmed to be non-binary. Isn't that this part there? Which makes sense given the ability to take any shape they desire. How does that make sense? Morph is a shapeshifter. That's it. You understand? I mean, that's it. It's never been any question whether Morph was male or female. Morph is male. He's just a shapeshifter. Same thing with the Martian Manhunter from DC. He is male, but he's a shapeshifter. That's it. You have to remember, changing shapes for them is like changing clothes. That's all. But no, you keep trying to push this thing because one binary does not exist. But you want to act like it does. However, X-Men 97 may have introduced yet another change to Morph that could tease a major story of representation in X-Men 97's upcoming episodes. Oh, look at another buzzword there, representation. During X-Men 97 episode 3, Fire Made Flesh, Mr. Sinister unleashes Madeline Pryor, who submits the X-Men to horrific visions. while Gambit sees Rogue and Magneto in his sultry embrace and Sunspot. I don't even know why Sunspot is there. Stop for a moment. I don't know. He showed up in the first episode, was just kind of hanging around, didn't have anything to do, didn't make any kind of attempt to join the team, wanting help with his powers, nothing. And then in this third episode, he's just there in the mansion watching movies with Jubilee. I think this is when you don't set up anything. They could have done so much with that character in the first episode to kind of make him interested so you could know that, okay, he's actually a part of something going forward. No, he just shows back up. That's it. You on it. And Sunspot witnesses his mother crawling from the TV. Morph has a more, and listen to this, pleasant vision. And it wasn't pleasant. I saw it with that, but anyway, although this also turns sour. And they're using there, because you know that, but no, I will use his. In his vision, Morph sees Wolverine in the shower. But instead of acting shocked, Morph takes in the view and makes a joke about helping get the hard-to-reach places. Indeed, this situation soon becomes a nightmare, but his reaction may have hinted at Morph's romantic affection for Wolverine. Why in God's name would you do this? That's my first question. Why in God's name would you do this? I saw this scene, I was thoroughly disgusted by it. Honestly, because there's nothing I ever done with it, but no, this is what you're trying to push. Morph and Wolverine were friends. Even in the animated series, they talked about how Wolverine always used to say Morph was the only one who could make him laugh. They were friends. That was it. Now you're trying to push some kind of weird, disgusting thing on them to say that they've been doing something. X-Men 97 episode 3 features the first hint at a possible romantic connection between Morph and Wolverine, as the pair have only ever been seen to be close friends in previous episodes and in the X-Men the animated series, because that's all they are. But no, when you're named Disney/Marvel, this is the kind of nonsense you do. A deeper connection between them could have been debated, particularly since Wolverine deeply mourned Morph's loss after their parent death, and the pair joked together almost constantly. But a romance never truly blossomed. Of course, Wolverine's love for Jean Grey means it's very unlikely any feelings on Morph's part would be reciprocated. But this too could be an interesting narrative to explore. So just from that article, you could tell that Screen Rant trying to shill hard for this nonsense and trying to put this up. That's what they're trying to do. Now, Cosmic Book News took a more direct approach to talking about how this is just getting on everybody's last nerve with this nonsense. This is what they had to say. Gay Wolverine and Morph teased in X-Men 97. A scene is going viral on social media that backs up claims Disney has gone too woke. Oh yes, they have quite a while ago. The latest episode of X-Men 97 teases a gay Wolverine and Morph, which was something hinted at by the gay showrunner before the show aired and prior to him getting fired. In an interview with Bo DeMaio in Empire magazine, the article mentions that not only is Morph non-binary, but that he has an interesting body relationship with Wolverine. These people could never help themselves. They cannot stop putting their own nonsense into everything. This is what I was worried about from the start of it. You have the stories, you have the characters, you know who they are, you know how they're supposed to be portrayed. But no, you want to do your own nonsense, so you want to hint at little things here and there. And I said earlier when I did my reaction video for episode 1 and 2, I said there was the subtle little hints at some woke nonsense in there. And I said, going forward, you're going to see more, because that's what they do. This is why nobody trusts Disney anymore. They always have to find some way to screw things up and make people worry. Yes, this is just rumors and stuff are going on. You know, people hinted at certain things happening. But the fact that it's there in the first place to be hinted at tells you something. They talk about how Bo DeMaio was allegedly fired for OnlyFans and stuff or the other. Okay, they go on. So in the latest episode, there's a scene which shows a naked Wolverine taking a shower, and in walks Morph, who first questions if it's Gambit. Well, it's not Gambit, it's Logan, and the camera pans up on Wolverine naked, but as if Morph is checking him out, and the whole thing was very disturbing. This is what Morph had to say. One too many redheads for you? And jokes Morph, who morphs his own pair of adamantium claws. Here, needs some help with those hard-to-reach spaces. However, it turns out that it's not the real Wolverine, as the X-Mansion is under attack by the Goblin Queen, so that makes it okay then, right? Well, no, it doesn't, because it clearly shows what was going on there, what was going on to happen. In fact, he was checking out the man in the shower when they have reached, they ever had to reach places. Come on now, man. It's one here. This was near. I know this was Madeline's trick, but Morph walking towards the shower thinking it's Logan in there and are crying emotion. Yeah, because people don't want that. People don't want these things. This is what people are worried about the minute you all announce the show. People don't want it. It shouldn't be a surprise that the Disney activist creators and writers injected themselves into X-Men 97. What did I just say? This is what they do. This is why they ruin everything. As Disney has been under fire for doing that for years with not only Marvel but its Star Wars content as well as its regular Disney content. Morph wasn't gay or non-binary back in the original show. Non-binary doesn't exist in the 90s. It doesn't exist now. People are trying to make it seem so because they figure if we say it enough, pretend it's actually real enough, everybody's going to join along with it. But it does not exist. You ask anybody that you ask them what is non-binary, and the answer is somebody who's not male or female. Then what are you? Non-binary. But then what is non-binary? And the argument just keeps going around and around in circles because there are only two genders, male and female, that's it. No matter how much these people want to believe something else. And he wasn't non-binary, and he didn't sound gay, exactly. And Wolverine certainly isn't gay, exactly. No matter what they're trying to put into the X-Men comics now with, Orgy Island is officially closed, but you know what's going on there beforehand, so that's a different thing, and I don't consider any of that nonsense to be X-Men anymore, but still. But they changed things to send a message, something most of the fans have rejected, judging by the viewership and box office number. Yeah, I heard the first episode wasn't so good, yeah, so I could tell you. Marvel hasn't been the same since before Avengers Endgame. Star Wars killed its fan base off, and a lot of the Disney shows and movies have been big failures. While promoting its most powerful IPs, Disney itself also skipped over 7 years worth of Marvel. The numbers also aren't all that good. Yeah, so that's what is going on, because you keep doing this nonsense. You keep injecting your own crap in there. Something nobody asked you for. Something nobody wanted. You understand me? But again, as I keep saying, when it reaches it's only episode 3, and they're already talking about teasing this, hinting that, rumors and this, because in just 3 episodes, you only have 3 episodes so far, you already have Morph checking out Wolverine in the shower and wanting to help him reach them hard-to-reach places. You're turning Morph you're turning Morph gay, and you want to use it as some kind of algorithm, non-binary, to drag Wolverine into this. This is what you're trying to do. Nobody wants this. People are disgusted by it. They just want the characters, the stories that they know and love. And for you to do justice to, but you don't want that. People who work on these things are activists. You understand me? Who would disguise themselves as writers and showrunners and directors, and they want to forcibly inject their own nonsense into everything. That's what they want. And this is why we keep getting these things. So 3 episodes in, and already the gay rumors are flying. You know your thoughts on this in the comments. You have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like, even if you hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.